And a lot of people don't know because you have, there's been so many cases about people, mentally ill, or this person is mentally ill, and that person is mentally ill. And then it always comes from the family members where they were struggling with some things before they would always say they were struggling with some things. When the person dies, it comes out on the news. Well, their family said they were struggling with a mental illness issue, or their family said they was doing X, Y, and Z, but they were struggling with a death in the family member, right? It's always that. Well, somebody died in the family, prior to, and that individual was struggling with this, and it caused them to go into a state of depression, and then they end up becoming mentally ill. And it's always the family member, the ones that's co-signing it. So a lot of people don't know that the family members, there's nothing wrong with those individuals that they're claiming is mentally ill. What is happening is a lot of family members are using that to get a payout. Okay, so some of the family members, they go and they get life insurance on these individuals prior to or whatever, and then the family members are the ones that's messing with their minds, causing them to think that there's something wrong with them, or think that they're going crazy, and people can't explain it because the first thing that people look at is like, well, why would somebody's family do that? Why would somebody's family do this? When money is involved, people do bad things, okay? Because people always want money. So you have to sit there and you have to look at it as to what's really taking place, that all these cases keep coming to life, talking about, and it's always the same story. Somebody was mentally ill and their family said that they were struggling with a death in the family right before something bad happened to the person who was supposedly mentally ill, and then there's a payout or something that goes out, you know what I mean? So it's always something within the family, because there's a structure that has been set up where people sacrifice one of their family members so they can get a payout or some type of money, and there is something wrong with that. You should not be doing that. That is demonic. Okay, that is demonic, and it happens time and time again. The celebrities have been telling people time and time again. That's why the celebrities have so many troubles and have so many problems, because they're seeing all the foul stuff that takes place, where people be sacrificing those in their family members so they can get a leg up, so they can get famous, so they can get a rap career, so they can get some type of deal. It happens all the time, and people never see it as it happening. They only see the aftermath, and they never know what it looks like going through the process. And by then, it's too late because the person is already dead. People always get sacrificed so they can have a singing career, so they can have a rap career, when somebody's haven't yet made it. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a cousin, or maybe it's somebody that you know that's trying to offer someone as a sacrifice, and it is a known structure.